Hi, kindergarten. Are you guys ready to do your work today on Marvelous Monday? Okay. So remember, you're going to sign in today with a new sentence with the word either will or you or both. If you want to use both words, that's fine. But I'd love to hear your new sentences. So please email them to me or text them to me. Also, kindergarten, we're going to learn how to make an E later on. But right now, because they're made different ways, right? The uppercase E and the lowercase e. So we'll work on that tomorrow when we do phonics. But you said that E is a vowel. E makes two sounds, right? Can you guys think of the two sounds that E makes? Well, we know vowels say their name, right? So E says E, like Easter, Easter, Easter. And it says like egg, egg. Luke, do you think you could read us our egg poem? Mm-hmm. Kindergarten, I know the yellow is hard to see a little bit, but you have this poem in your poem book. Okay. So Luke's going to circle E's because we discovered there's no sight words. None of our sight words are in here. So Luke, go ahead.
Okay, so eggs. Oh, I see an E right there.
Like, how about we read the whole poem first and then we go back and circle the E's?
Okay, sure. Okay. Eggs come in many sizes. Eggs hold some big surprises. Speckled, brown, white, or blue. Eggs hold babies that are new. Chicks from eggs are fluffy yellow. Chicks from eggs are funny fellows.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's go back and circle the E. So Luke, you already circled the capital E up there. Okay. So just read it and circle it again.
Okay, so eggs. Eggs come in many sizes.
Oh, he found all the E's up there, kindergarten.
Eggs hold some big surprises. See an E right there. Speckled.
There's 2 E's in
this word holds 2 E's.
Kindergarten, do you know what speckled means? Like dotted.
All dots. Brown, white, or blue. Eggs hold babies that are new. Chicks from eggs are fluffy yellow. Chicks from eggs. Oh, I missed an E right here.
Oh.
I wonder if you guys caught that.
I wonder, did you guys see the E he missed?
Chicks from eggs are funny fellows.
Okay, kindergarten. So on Friday, you guys can take out your poem book, and yours looks a little bit different. You have some pictures of some eggs and some baby chicks on your poem, so you'll get to color those too after you circle all the E's in your poem book on Friday. Let's take a look at what we have to do in math today, kindergarten, and then I'm going to read you one of my favorite Easter stories. Okay, kindergarten. So let's see if you can see this. We are doing page 97 and page 98. Okay? We're still working on addition. We're still practicing our addition facts. So here's what they want you to do today. They want you to count. They want you to fill in the missing number. So what you have to do here is count the red dots. Okay? So let's count them together, kindergarten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they already have the 1. So let's read it together. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So here, they have no numbers for you. So you have to figure out all the numbers. You have to count the red. 1, 2. Write the 2. Plus how many yellows? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. 4. 2 plus 4 equals, how do I get that? Oh, I have to count them all. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. So kindergarten, look here. 5 plus 1 equals 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. I wonder what could be down here. Okay, so you guys do that one by yourself. But look here. They did it backwards. They put the sum first. So you have to do the red dots plus the yellow dots equals how many? Okay? Over here, kindergarten, you're going to be doing the same thing. Just watch because they switch it where the sum's at the end and then the sum's in the beginning. So just watch for the sign. They're saying how many. I want to see if they're trying to trick you, see if you're paying attention. So first the reds, 1, 2, plus the yellows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 5 equals how many? Oh, I have to count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Okay, figure this one out, but remember, you're going to put the red ones here and the yellow ones here, and then how many all together over here. And then they go back to the traditional way, where the red go first, then the yellows, and then the two parts, right? And then the whole. Okay, kindergarten. Okay, I'm going to read you a story now. It's one of my boys' favorite stories that I read at Easter time to them. It's called The Berenstain Bears and the Real Easter Eggs. The real Easter eggs. Let's find out what this is about. So you guys know the Berenstain Bears? So here's the picture. I'll show you the picture first. There's Papa, Mama's with their Valentines. You ready? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. How about that, said Sister Bear. I got 23 Valentines at school today. 7 signed with names, 8 guess who's, and 8 SWAKs. That's silly, I guess. Brother smiled. He knew that there was 24 cubs in Sister's class, and Teacher Jane made every cub give every other cub a Valentine. But Sister was enjoying her Valentine so much that he did not want to say anything. Besides, he got quite a few himself. I just love the holidays, said Sister. I wish every day was a holiday. Then you could get stuff every day. Oh, said Mama, who'd been listening. Is that all the holidays mean to you? Is getting stuff? Sure, said Sister. You get turkey, stuffing, pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving, presents on Christmas, Valentine's on Valentine's Day. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, said Mama, is that the holidays are about much more. Thanksgiving is about being thankful. Christmas is about goodwill and peace on earth. Valentine's Day is about love and friendship. What do you think about that, my dear? Asked Papa. Where did Sister go? He said, looking around. She went to the kitchen, said Brother Bear. Which she had. I wonder what Sister's going to be up to in the kitchen. She'd gone into the kitchen to look at the calendar on the wall. She was looking ahead for the next holiday. She looked for the rest of February. There weren't any more big holidays in February. She looked at March. She didn't see any big holidays in March either. But then she looked in April. And right there in April was a really big holiday. Easter. Yum, she thought. Coconut eggs, jelly beans, chocolate bunnies, yummy, double yummy. There she is.
Why do you think most calendars are in the kitchen?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. That night, Sister fell asleep while visions of jelly beans and chocolate bunnies danced in her head. But it was still winter, and when she woke up the next morning, she'd forgot all about Easter and spring. There was a new blanket of snow covering the earth. Wonderful snow to sled on, and to make forts out of, to make angel wings in. But Mother Nature hadn't forgotten. While Sister and Brother and their friends sledded and made forts and angel wings, she was getting ready for a whole new season. And over here, if you look, there's the snow. Under the ground, some bulbs are starting to grow. As the winter winds died down and the sun began to ride higher in the sky, signs of spring began to appear. The big icicles of winter dropped from the roofs and stuck like swords into the last melting snow. Robins began looking for places to build their nest. Blue and yellow crocuses began to peek up through the soft earth. So those are the crocuses. Those are the first flowers that come up in the spring. Sometimes they're purple or white. And it wasn't very long before reminders of Easter began to appear in the supermarkets and on television. But it was a big billboard in the town square that got sister and brother really excited about Easter. This is what it said. Coming soon, the giant Beartown Easter egg hunt. Don't miss it. All Cubs welcome. Prizes, prizes, prizes. Delicious chocolate Easter eggs, jelly beans, jelly beans, jelly beans, gigantic chocolate bunnies. Every Cub wins a prize. All prizes on display in the Beartown General Store. Look, said brother. It says prizes are on display in the window of the Beartown General Store. And were they ever? There were more jelly beans than you could ever count. Sugar-trimmed, dark chocolate, coconut-filled eggs with sugar roses, violets on them, life-size milk chocolate bunnies, and one chocolate bunny as big as Brother Bear himself. Happy Easter indeed! This was going to be the biggest, best, most delicious Easter ever. Brother and sister were so excited they ran home. Mama was in the treehouse in the front yard. Sister, said brother, you tell Mama about the big Easter egg hunt. Well, I find Papa and tell him. Look how big that egg is. Mama, Mama, sprouted sister. What is so exciting about the breath that she could hardly talk? She was so excited and out of breath she could hardly talk. Now, my dear, said Mama, I know what you want to tell me is very exciting, but I'm sure it can wait until you catch your breath. Meanwhile, I've got some exciting things to show you. But Mama, protested sister. Just look here, said Mama, kneeling down at these little blue and yellow flowers. They were crocus bulbs that she had planted last year. They've been sleeping under the snow all winter, and now they're the first to push through the earth. Greet the spring. Aren't they lovely? Yes, Mother, they're lovely, said sister. But brother and I were down the town square, and guess what? But Mama didn't quite hear sister because she had walked across the yard and was looking closely at a scratchy-looking bush. It didn't look like much to sister. This is for Cynthia, said Mother. It doesn't look like much now, but come the first warm, sunny day, it will burst with 1,000 bright yellow flowers. Surely you remember it from last spring, my dear. Sister did, sort of, and it was pretty. But it didn't begin to compare to those chocolate sugar roses and the violets and the dark chocolate Easter eggs and the zillions of brightly colored jelly beans. Have you guys seen for Cynthia out and about when you're walking? Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
That's when Papa Bear and Brother Bear came running around the house. Papa Bear was just as excited as Brother Bear. How about that? Cried Papa. How about what? Said Mama. Didn't Sister tell you? There's going to be an Easter egg hunt in town square, and you should hear the prizes. More jelly beans than you could ever count. Papa's pretty excited about the jelly beans, isn't he? Papa, said Brother. All kinds of chocolate eggs, continued Papa. Papa, repeated Brother, tugging on Papa's leg hands. Yes, son? I forgot to tell you, said Brother. The Easter egg hunt is for Cubs only. Just for Cubs, said Papa. That's right, said Brother. Oh, said Papa. He was more than a little disappointed. Papa was crazy about jelly beans, especially the black ones. Mama sighed. She looked at Papa and the Cubs. She was a little disappointed, too. Mrs. Castellano likes the black jelly beans the best, too. The day of the hunt, the Easter egg hunt, dawned bright and early. Sister, brother, and dozens of their friends were in the town square waiting for Mayor Honeypot to give a signal for the hunt to begin. They had bags and baskets in every shape and to gather the eggs. Brother and sister were especially well prepared. They each had a big basket, the better to carry the eggs they would find. When the mayor gave the signal, it was helter-skelter, gather, gather, here eggs, there eggs, everywhere eggs. My brother and sister had a plan. Instead of hunting where the other cubs would, they moved quickly to the woods, the edge of the square. Oh, that was a good strategy. They wanted to be where there was less people. Do you think they'll find more eggs than everyone else because they moved on? Here's a red one, and a pink one, and a green one, shouted sister. She popped the eggs into her basket. And here's an orange one, and a yellow one, and a lavender one, cried brother as he popped them into his basket. A little while later, brother noticed that sister had become very quiet. He turned and saw her standing ever so still, looking into some bushes. And here, said sister softly, hushed her voice. That brother could hardly hear her. 5 tiny blue eggs in a nest deep in the bushes. Ever so carefully and quietly, brother moved into the bush and looked over sister's shoulder at the real Easter eggs. And together they watched as one by one each tiny blue egg cracked open and a tiny, scraggly, wet baby robin struggled to climb out. From time to time, the mother or the father robin came to the nest with food, worms, and insects, and they took turns putting the food into the wide open beaks of the baby birds. Brother and sister watched for a long time. They hardly moved. It was as if they were under a spell. It was the most wonderful and amazing thing they had ever seen.
I'll be happy to see that. Very happy, but too bad I can't.
They missed most of the Easter egg hunt, but since every cub got a prize, they got some goodies for the eggs they had already gathered. A few chocolate eggs, but mostly jelly beans, which they shared with Papa. They gave him all of the black ones. Many of sister and brother's friends won really big prizes, but that's okay. The sugar-trimmed chocolate eggs and the giant chocolate bunny would not only be gone, they would leave quite a few tummy aches behind. There they are. They still look pretty happy, don't they? Why do you think they look pretty happy? Any ideas? Sister and brother would never forget those baby birds, and the wonder of Easter and its message of new life would stay with them forever. Right? New life. Easter is about new life. I like the way that the book ended because sister and brother learned the real meaning of holidays and not just about getting stuff. Right, kindergarten? So, kindergarten, I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I do. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to tell me your E-words and write your sentence in your sign-in book. And your guess. If you have a guess for how many M&Ms are in our estimate jar. Bye, kindergarten. Have a great day.